What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Ben Mahari here, representing Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. All right, let's get to the chase here, right? boy. The hits just keep on coming for Anthony Joshua. Boy, didn't that sweet taste of karma taste good? Because I'll tell you what, this is karma for all the years of you dunking Deontay Wilder. When the fight was pretty much on the table, set, ready to go for the biggest fight in boxing history for undisputed, and you basically ducked away from the smoke. You basically let Eddie Hearn influence your mind and your thoughts, and look what happened. You got embarrassed by Andy Ruiz. You got outboxed twice by Alexander Usyk, and you ended up crying like a little baby after the fight, throwing the belts away and stuff like that. And now you got knocked out by Daniel Dubois. And let me just say this too. Shout out to Daniel Dubois. The man has been on a huge career resurgence ever since he lost to Joe Joyce. When he had his orbital bone broken. Because I felt that at the time, man, that he got his orbital bone broken. There were a lot of dudes out there that basically wrote this man out. And I was not one of them. And the reason why was that anybody that had his orbital bone broken on the socket, it's a very difficult injury. And once it's broken, there's no way you'll be able to continue on fighting because you risk of having yourself blind in one eye. So I don't really blame him too much about that. But one of the big questions letting into the fight was that can Daniel Dubois hurt Anthony Joshua? If he could, then it's a huge game changer. Boy, did it change in the second round of the fight when he basically knocked him down big time with that huge looping left hand. And then he continued on punishing Anthony Joshua all the way towards the fifth when he gave him the nice, quick right hand on the inside when he made Anthony Joshua retreat back to the ropes, hit him with the quick right hand, and man, did he fell flat on his butt. Did he just fell bad? He fell basically face first into the ground and ended up snoozing on the canvas. And the referee, let me tell you something. The referee was trying so hard to try to get Anthony Joshua to get up, and it just was not working. It just could not work. Anthony Joshua was put to rest. The man was given a long vacation courtesy of that right hand. And let me tell you something. We all know if this was Deontay Wilder, we know how this fight would have ended. There's a reason why Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn wanted nothing to do with Deontay Wilder. We know the reason. It's because they know that Deontay Wilder's right hand from hell knocks everybody out. All you got to do is basically give him a huge chance to let him hit that right hand. And considering the fact that Anthony Joshua doesn't tuck his chin in, he basically leaves his chin exposed, waving all over the place. He's going to get hit with that right hand a lot more than not. And he basically gets hit a lot, so you're going to have your chances to get him. And let me just say this too. All the fights that Joshua's been getting, all the easy fights, listen, man, all that stuff basically did not prepare him for the tough competition that he was going to have to face in the near future. You know, he fought against, Francis Ngannou, who is an MMA fighter that had no business being in boxing, all right? Then he fought against Robert Helenius, Deontay Wilder's sparring partner. We can all attest to that. Then you go in there, and then you basically go up against Daniel Dubois, who's been basically tearing up dudes ever since his first ever career loss. And now Daniel Dubois is on a huge momentum swing right now. The guy is pretty much showing you that, hey, I'm a different boxer now. I can beat anybody. And I'm going to tell you this. I'll say that if he has an opportunity to go against Alexander Usyk again, I would give him a huge chance to have him beat Alexander Usyk, barring that he defeats Tyson Fury in the rematch. So that's what I believe, but we'll see what happens. But either way, the bottom line is, Anthony Joshua, this is what you get, bro. This is what you get for dunking Deontay Wilder in 2018. You understand? Dunking him all these years, and you could have fought him earlier this year. You didn't want to do it. You basically let Deontay Wilder fight against Big Bang Zhang, and we saw what happened to that too. So, at the end of the day, bro, listen. You guys should have fought a long time ago. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I'm not giving him a fight because you dunked me the first time around. You dunked me twice when we had an opportunity to make history for undisputed, and you didn't want to do it. All right. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to give Anthony Joshua the satisfaction or the opportunity to face me in the ring. Let him live with the fact that he ducked the fight and have him live with that regret for the rest of his life. I'm not giving him any satisfaction. I'm sorry. Listen, Deontay Wilder has done so much in his career and fought against the toughest challenges, unlike Anthony Joshua, who has been protected and pretty much been, paper made throughout his whole career. I look at him as a paper champion, to be honest with you. And rightfully so. This guy at every tough fight he's ever been in, he's either gotten knocked out or he basically mentally checked out. One of the two. We can pretty much look at Anthony Joshua as Frank Bruno 2.0. Literally, that's who he is. So at the end of the day, forget Anthony Joshua. You understand? And I don't want to hear all this hype and all this stuff about how, he's not ready for Deontay Wilder, especially from the UK trolls. Listen, you tried to protect this guy, and guess what? He got what he deserved. So I got no sympathy for the man. And at the end of the day, Wilder doesn't have to take the fight. If he doesn't want the fight, so be it. I'm not going to push for it because pretty much that ship has sailed a long time ago. And more importantly, let Joshua live with the guilt of ducking him the first time. You could have made $100 million and you could have sacrificed your O against a worthy opponent in Deontay Wilder and could have had a lot of money and probably become undisputed. You didn't want to take it, so live with that regret. And that's just how I feel about the whole situation. So it is what it is, man. Congrats to Daniel Dubois, outstanding victory, and best of luck for him with his future goals because I see him as a threat. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And with that, I'm out. Peace.